What's the last movie you've seen in the movie theaters, Ms. Grace?
Ooh, oh my God, it's been a while.
Definitely a big one.
I want to say the last movie that I seen was probably The Avengers Endgame.
Really?
No, we didn't even watch that.
I was like, yeah. Like,
I can't even.
I was like, who the fuck you go with to go see the movie? Because it wasn't with me.
No, I did go to the movies with Javon for a movie. And I can't even.
Spider-Man Universe?
Probably.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. People, listen.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Shit. Let me tell you something. Technology is taking over. It's fucking crazy. We got Fire Sticks, fucking Netflix, Hulu, all this amazing shit. But you want to know what's sad? Growing up, I used to love going to the movies.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right? We would grab our ticket. We was like, I'm going to eat some popcorn. I'm going to get some fucking pop for you Southerners or soda.
Dude, and that was the days. Your parents would give you like $5 and
it was the bomb. It was about you catch a little matinee. You know what I'm saying? A little cheap ticket, $5.
Yeah.
And then it had the arcade. You would take $2-3, the little dollar singles, and go in the arcade, play some Mortal Kombat and all types of cool shit, bro.
And the movies were popping too, like.
Yo, they were dope. The movies were like Bad Boys, fucking Fast and Furious. God, all the good shit from like back in the day. Man, what an amazing time. Our topic today is going to the movies and enjoying a movie with friends or your significant other socially amongst other innocent bystanders, or Netflix and chilling in your own crib, watch a movie, get on Instagram, miss half the movie because you're on your fucking phone all the goddamn time.
That's another thing.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
That's right. When was the last time where you people were able just to go and have a nice social event, right? And I don't mean socially with a bunch of people or even with a bunch of people, and just enjoy time without some sort of technology, without a phone or a fucking television, minus watching, the actual movie.
Yeah, I totally get it.
On the screen. It's I feel like sometimes I lose my social skills because we're just so comfortable being in the house all day.
Oh yeah, like,
and then you go out and you're just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just don't care.
I mean, we live in a time where, like, for me, I can work at home. I can watch a movie at home. I can, you know what I mean? There's so many things that I can do at home. There's some times that I'm like, damn, I have not left the house in like 3 days.
I know. It's fucking crazy. Drives me fucking insane.
Crazy.
Because I grew up where I was always outside.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You would have to call me to come inside the house because I was out all day.
I mean, I knew, like, when the street lights came on, like, get your ass home.
Oh, no, fuck that. I was like, yo, it was party time. Street lights was off. We fucking shit up. It was great.
I had parents that cared.
It was wild. I'm sorry. You also had both your parents. I had one.
Okay? It's true. She's probably like, stay your ass out.
And she told listening to this. She told us, Mom, I love you. You have no idea how much I appreciate you.
You're a bad child, though. I probably would have been like, yo.
I was a fantastic fucking teenager. I caused no trouble. I didn't do drugs. I wasn't fucking hookers. I wasn't killing anybody. I wasn't beating any. Well, there was a couple.
I was like, what?
But I didn't beat.
No, you're a bad kid.
Oh man, I was like fucking 5.
I'm talking about playing on the street like when you're 8.
No, I was fantastic at like 7, 8. Like between 7 and like 32.
We're gonna have to
now,
fact check later, guys.
It's been fire.
Anyway, the name of the podcast is
Movies or Netflix and Chill.
Okay.
Which do you prefer? I mean, so like, listen, guys. I don't even know what movies are coming out. I don't know how to interact with a ticket booth clerk anymore. I don't know how much popcorn is. It's probably like $15 for a fucking thing of popcorn nowadays.
It's too expensive. That's what it is. Like, now they check bags, but if they didn't, I'd be like, fuck, we're going to pop this popcorn here, guys, and we're going to take it to the movies. Because it's like fucking expensive. Like, to go to the movies, it's almost like going to Disney now. Like, that's like a life decision.
Last time we went to the movies, which I can't even remember. Obviously, Kid X wasn't around. JoJo's like 7, 8 years old, 9, maybe. So this
when
is
we went together as a unit,
good, yeah, it's like probably a good 4, 5, 6 years. And I remember it was like $60, $70. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? 6, 7, what? Like, how am I spending $60
right, you look
or
at
$70? I'm like, did I pay for the couple and their kids behind me? Like, did you double charge me? They served alcohol. I walked in, I was like, you guys serve alcohol now? The movies?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I bought a drink. It was like $15. Highway fucking robbery.
$15.
Yeah, that's how much the drink was. I'm pretty sure. It was like a rum and Coke. I was like, do you know I can buy a bottle of rum for $12.99?
I totally remember that. Because I got like a margarita too.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I was like, get the fuck out. It's a fucking $12 margarita.
Horrible.
In like a little plastic cup too.
But it like took the like being able to stream now and going to Netflix or Hulu or something and look for, now we have Disney Plus too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
which, whatever. I'm not like super crazy about it either.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I think it just takes like the experience away. Like going to the movies was a big deal. Like, all right, it's Friday. We're going to go to the movies. We're going to go with our friends.
Just got a haircut. You're going to put makeup on.
Yeah.
You got nice.
Like it was like a social event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now it's just like, whatever. I'm going to watch this movie that I know I don't really want to watch, but whatever. And then I find myself all the time clicking on a movie, watching it, not really being interested in the middle of it, doing something else. I come back, I'm like, oh, the movie ended.
Nope. I get up, I do laundry, I wash some dishes, you fucking play with the baby, you check your Instagram feed.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like,
must.
Oh, what happened?
Play Candy Crush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
in the middle
fucking
of it.
crazy. It is fucking crazy.
Versus like in the movies, you don't.
You have to go to movie theaters, right? The phone goes away. You have to be quiet. You gotta pay attention.
It's nice and dark.
It's nice and dark. You're courteous of the other people. You put your arm over your girl, right? You squeeze her boob or something.
Take a nice nap. Remember we did that?
Oh fuck yeah, that was the bomb right there. Yo, sorry, I remember that. Yo, so we went to the movies as like a double date with some friends of ours, and Grizz and I fell asleep at the beginning, like literally at the beginning of the movie, and we woke up the last 30 seconds of the movie.
Yeah, like we woke up
and we were like, yo,
and then we're like, what's happening? And then the credits came on, and I was like,
we was like, damn.
But it was the best sleep ever.
No, it was. That shit was bomb. Mine, I mean, we were younger. We were like in our mid-20s, but it definitely was
so
the
much
best
money
nap
waste.
ever. Yeah, so we spent $26 to sleep in a movie theater.
Dude.
On like 2 tickets. It's fucking ridiculous.
So like at the beginning of not like, I know this is kind of a little off topic, but it just reminded me of this. Do you remember going to like Blockbuster and getting a movie?
Oh my God, yeah.
So that's kind of like the beginning
the VHS
of
tapes.
not going to the movies. Like, if you didn't have money to go to the movies, because I grew up not like super poor or anything like that, but I'm saying like my parents didn't have money to like take us to the movies all the time. So
right.
Your next avenue was you're gonna go to Blockbuster.
So you went to Blockbuster, you have to rent the movie.
Yeah.
Which is a VHS tape. If some of y'all youngers don't know what the fucking VHS tape
Yeah,
is.
because Jovan was
Google
like,
that motherfucker. It's fucking
dude,
hysterical. And then you have to rewind it, because if you didn't rewind it, they charged you for not rewinding the VHS tapes.
Well, think about it. Think about it.
I'm old as fuck.
When you rented a movie at Blockbuster, if you would have put that VH1 in your like VHS, sorry.
It's like I love it. That's a great channel.
If you would have put that VHS in your VCR and it wasn't rewind, you'd been pissed, because we're talking about a good 5 minutes.
Yeah.
To like rewind this fucking movie.
That's right. That was the shit. You had to put it into your V8 to your fucking VCR.
Yes.
You had to rewind it, or you had the little or you had the separate rewinder that was like in the shape of like a car or something.
Yes, we had the red one.
Yeah,
I love it. And the lights turned on.
Yeah.
Yo, we're old as fuck.
Yo, shout out to VHS owners all around the world. If you had a VCR. And then they had like DVDs.
I bet you this still work.
DVDs coming out?
Oh my!
What do you mean?
I immediately knew. I was like trash. Like if like my freaking CD, like it was. Don't get me wrong. If you had a CD-ROM like player, like a DVD.
Oh, you were like, yo.
yo, you were popping.
Who are you? Got the
But
portable DVD players.
Don't
That's crazy.
ever scratch your DVD because
It would never play.
But the
ever
same
again.
thing, like VHS, like if like
Yeah,
the
if
tape.
you had the little film and stuff, like, oh my god, it's so back in the day. That was fucking crazy.
Remember that little like square on the side, like
the
you
little
don't-
tab?
Yeah, if you didn't want anyone to record over your shit, you
You
just
break the tab.
yes.
Well, funny story. This is kind of terrible. I used to stuff it with like paper, or you would put like a piece of tape over like that, like little piece, and then you could like record over
Really?
the VHSs. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
Listen,
wasn't.
I can't tell you how many times where you pop a VHS and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna watch Ninja Turtles, and like midway through, it's like porn.
What?
That I recorded, or like a TV show, or back in the day, I would record MTV overnight because I was asleep, and MTV played all the badass shit overnight.
Oh yeah.
And then they had like pop-up videos.
Oh my god, pop-up
And it
videos.
was so fucking dope.
Damn.
And I was like, yes. So I would literally just put it into the VCR and then just hit record and then just like turn the TV off. And then just like let it record
All
for
the
like
good
6 to 8
shit
hours.
back then used to be at night. Because I remember like Arsenio Hall would come on.
Yes.
And we weren't allowed to watch all that.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely couldn't watch none of that bullshit.
But we did.
I sure did. I fucking should have record that motherfucker and play that shit back, you know. And so I like seen this post from where I grew up and the movie theater that we all loved and like went to. Like, I mean, it was like the shit. You was like, yo, we out to this movie theater. It's gonna be popping. And friends and family there, you would bump into friends like, oh, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah.
And like here, they like closed it down. And they didn't have any digital signs,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like the sign where you would, you know, put like the like individual letters, and fucking, it was like, we really appreciate, you know, the 30 years of, you know, blah blah
Damn.
blah, but we finally have to close it down because there's no business, because people aren't going to the movies anymore.
No.
They're staying home. They're on
well-
their phones. They're Netflixing. They're streaming onto their TVs. They're, you know, Amazon Fire Stick, jailbreaking everything.
But I mean, let's be
It's a shame.
honest. Let's be honest for a minute. We just talked about we went to the movies and it was like $60, right?
Yeah, that shit is fun.
And that's like, yeah, you're not getting any fucking snacks. You know what I mean? You can't really afford to go to the movies anymore.
I know.
You pay your subscription, or you know, you have
$8.99, thanks Netflix.
or you have a family member that's willing to share that password.
Up to 6 devices, baby. Let's go.
Fuck yeah. Or like you hack into your to someone's Hulu. You know what I mean?
Steal that shit. I know.
So like you do that and then you're paying, like, think about it, a month way less than going to the movies. Now mind you that you're not looking at like the top of the line shit, but like if you have a, you know, Firebox that you like jailbreak,
Fire Stick.
whatever the hell's called.
Fire TV, man. How much wine have you drank already?
A lot.
Too much wine.
I'm super drunk.
Firebox. That's some Firebox, yo. Yo, can we copyright that shit before someone makes the fucking Firebox?
Yo, you heard it here
I'm
first.
so fucking
Yo,
pissed off.
if that shit comes out like next week, you heard it here.
Yo, we get the Firebox. Yo, we go.
Yo, that shit sounds fire though. Yo, I got the Firebox.
It's the Firebox. That's right. Well,
You know what comes out of it? Fire.
I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that. That was so terrible. Man.
I have such a mom joke.
That is so terrible. It is horrible.
Like my oldest son always looks at me and he's like, "Mom, you're so lame."
He's like, yo, I can't believe you're my mom right
Yeah.
now. It's some bullshit.
I'm a cool ass mom. No one says.
That's right. You do it all for the cloud.
Yes. Yeah. That was a great story, by the way. Me trying to like
Oh my
identify with today's youth.
Yeah.
No, but like what I was saying is like you're paying way less than like going to like one movie
Right. No.
at
yeah.
the movie
it's
theaters.
true.
So it all boils down to what can you really afford? You know what I
But
mean?
I miss just getting dressed up and, you know,
You
putting
get
on
dressed
like
up to go to the movies?
yeah, like
Well-
it was like you know what I mean.
Well, I know what you're saying.
Hey, you want to go on a nice little date? You know,
you
go
had
out to
your
the
fresh
movies.
Jordans,
Correct. Put the fresh Jordans. Pull out the nice watch. Get a fresh cut.
fresh watch.
Brand new fitted. Fresh watch, yeah.
Yo, I didn't know any guy that had a fresh ass watch going to the movies. Like,
Fresh watch, like
it was all about like the Jordans and
well,
like
right,
the nice
yeah,
fit,
of course,
but like never a watch. Like that's more of like a guy.
So back
like
in the day,
a
when,
men's thing.
correct, thank you. So back in the day, right, when you was like a teenager, like yo, I'm gonna put the fresh J's on, fresh jersey, fresh fitted, you know, earrings, you know, whatever, right? Because we had the earrings with like our names.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that, right?
You had that?
Yeah,
Gross.
absolutely. I used to
That's
rock
more
that
like
shit.
a
That shit was
female
dope.
thing.
That shit was fire. What the fuck you talking about?
No.
Back in my hood, that shit was popping. You should go to the movie theater and be like, dude got the earrings with his name and that motherfucker. That shit was popping, right?
Gross.
Anyway, anywho, right? Or, right, and then, you know, the girls, like, oh, put my nice little shoes on, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But as you get older, you're like, hey, like, let's go to a nice dinner, right? Let's go to Carrabba's or the Olive Garden, right? Because people fine dining at Olive Garden.
No.
Right? And then you're like, hey, like, let's go see a movie. You and I used to go to movies all the, time,
yeah.
you know, back in the day when I was trying to smash. I was like, come on, like, let's go watch a nice movie. You know, granted, sometimes we would fall asleep, and by the time we got out, he was like, "Man, we're just so tired. We don't want to do fucking nothing." Yeah, you know, but it was a nice experience.
Yeah,
you know,
like we used to go to
would
the
get
movies
dressed
a lot.
up, right? Go have a nice dinner, and be like, "Oh man, like, what do you want to do now? Hey, like, let's go watch a movie, or right, or let's go get ice cream or something, right?" And it just leads into other things. Now it's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Walmart, get a pint of ice cream." And you know, we gonna
or make some wings.
rock this Hulu. Yeah, right, correct. And don't get me wrong, as amazing as it is, I really just miss the novelty of getting our fat lazy asses up, getting in the car, going out, and you know, just kind of, you know, spending like the
a quality time.
Right, yeah, for
but
sure.
like
Movies
away
now, they got
from
like
like your norm.
yeah, no, totally. You know, like they have like power reclining seats now with like LEDs and like they give massages and shit. Like they have none of that shit. You know, back in the day when like we were going, and it's just a sad time. I just feel like
you assign them now, which is crazy.
Yes,
like you can go, like, dude, it's like the future. Like you can buy your tickets on your phone and then you see what seats are available. None of that shit existed back in the day. I mean, you paid and sometimes like the theater was already full and I'm like, dude, like you let me get this ticket and there's like no seat available in there. Crazy.
Yo, I remember when Titanic came out, and I'm so sorry to cut you off, but Titanic, man, you remember that movie, right?
Heck yeah, they gave us a break.
Yes, correct. You had an intermission because it was so long, and then you bought the VHS tapes, and like you got two VHS. Yeah, you're like, oh, I got the collector's joint. But I remember when that movie first came out, everyone wanted to go see it. We need to go see Titanic.
Yeah, people
would go, and they would still sell you tickets, even though there were no more seats. People were sitting on the steps in between the aisles.
Really?
To watch this fucking movie.
I don't remember that. I think we got there early. My dad really wanted to watch Titanic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, my dad loved that movie, by the way. He bought like the collectors.
Is he a huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan or something?
No, I think for me, I thought that Leonardo DiCaprio was like really cute during that time. I think
everyone was on the.
It was right after I think I had seen him on Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet, yeah.
Yeah, so he was really hot in that movie. And then, you know, we got wind that he was going to be in Titanic. So, of course, we were on it. Yeah, I was like a little... so my dad really wanted to watch Titanic. I don't know why. But he really loved that movie. It really was a good movie, but it was so long. I remember them giving us a break. And us like getting up and stretching our legs, and there was a whole nother, you know what I mean?
Like, right, another fucking hour and a half of this book because it was like 3.5 hours long.
So that definitely was an experience, but
you'll never forget that shit.
No, I'll never forget it. I remember how many people went to go see that movie.
Can you remember a time where you was like, I'm gonna sit in my house and watch a movie on my couch?
That I was excited for?
Yeah.
No.
Never. Exactly.
I think it's more
There's no fucking memory there.
No, I think it's more of like I'm bored and I want to watch a movie.
Correct.
Because I'm bored.
Correct.
And I have nothing else to do.
It's true.
And I don't want to spend money to go out.
Right.
I think that's what it is.
I know. We're just lazy as like a society. They're wrong. There are times that we definitely want to go out, but we're like, I'm like $70 for a movie.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Like this is crazy. Like I'm gonna spend $9 on fucking a thing of popcorn. Spend $4 on a drink, $6 on like a hot dog, and it's like, do you have any hot dogs I can buy for $6?
Mind you, it's not only that too. I think once you have kids, like small kids, it becomes a little bit more difficult too.
Oh yeah, that definitely did suck. Bringing small kids to movies, or being in the movie theater, and the one person brings their baby. As soon as you me like, oh, this fucking motherfucker brought a goddamn baby.
Remember when we went
fucking movie theater? I get so fucking upset.
I've actually seen. I've actually had concerns, and the baby's like perfect throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, like, man, it's a good baby.
And then I've also had like experience where they've cried the whole time, and I'm like, oh my god. Do you remember when we went to go see?
I'm like, shut up.
Sausage.
Fucking baby.
What was it called?
Oh, Sausage Fest.
Sausage Fest.
That was amazing.
And this couple
brought their fucking kids to go see the movie.
Yeah, like how many advertisements did you see? Like, this is not a kid movie. Brought like their two small kids. I'm talking about like 6 and probably 8.
Yeah.
And 8 is probably stretching it out.
They was about it too. Like them kids were about it, and I was just like.
Towards the end, I was like. Oh.
Yo, like the first 3 minutes, like I was looking at the camera, I was like, oh, why would you make this? Like you guys are.
I mean, kudos to them.
Are you kidding me?
You know what I mean? But I couldn't. That was a fun movie.
Oh, that shit was great. You know what? I think that's probably one of the last movies that I remember even seeing with you when Sausage Fest came out in like.
Oh, the last movie.
2015 or some shit.
The last time that I went to the movies was when I took Jojo and his friends to the movies.
That's right.
For Zombieland.
That's right.
Which was really good. I really enjoyed that movie. And it was really fun to have all the background.
Yeah, listen, that was pretty fire. So our son has this really good friend, and his dad, I don't know what he does, but he was like, I'm just going to buy the entire back row for you guys so you don't have to sit next to anybody. And he bought every seat in the fucking back row.
Yeah.
So nobody can sit there.
Here I am.
Shout out to you, sir.
Yeah, I love.
It was dope.
I love them. Here I am, like, being, like, the adult for, like, the kids or whatever. And it's just this one lady with, like, these 3 kids. Yeah. And they have the whole entire back row.
It's fucking fire.
And all this food. Too, because he like had all these like food
coupons
stuff
and all that good shit.
Yeah,
God, that's fire.
I mean, hey, I'm like the coupon queen, so
man, listen, man, what a great time, man. Like we used to go to the movie theater and just try to like pick up girls, or we would go to movie theater and just chill. Fuck, listen, back in the day when like I was in high school, it's like, hey, let's go run into the girls from high school, right? Because everyone hung out at the movie theater, and even though the movie was finished, or you would sneak out right before the movie ended, right? Like 2 minutes before the movie ended, and you sneak into another movie, and then you'd watch 2 or 3 movies.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
In a day, and you were like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah,
oh my God, what if
it's
we
like
get
naughty.
Caught?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So you'd pay for one, and then there was like another good movie that was kind of, out, or whatever, and then you'd sneak into there, and then it was just like, oh. Hell yeah. But now you can't really do that because you pay for your seating, so you know someone already has that seat. So if you're sitting there, they can prove that they bought that seat.
I'm like, hey, fuck off.
You know what I mean? So slowly things just start changing. And stuff.
It's not fun. Like, where is the excitement? It's that. I'm like, my son is probably gonna grow up and never know what the fucking movie theater is.
Can you imagine that? Like, our youngest is probably gonna be like, "What is like a movie theater?"
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
Can you just put the YouTube on for me, Mom and Dad? Just the YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. That.
It's funny you talked about like your hometown's theater closing. The last time that I was in Los Angeles, a theater that I kind of remember going to as a kid, one of like my best memories was usually I would go with like my dad or whatever. And then one time we had like a family gathering and we didn't really want to be there. One of my oldest cousins took me, my brother, and like her brother, my cousin, to the movies and stuff, and we watched that movie. Damn it, I always forget the name, but it's with the 2 dogs and the cat that get lost, and then they like find their way back home.
2 dogs and a cat.
It's back in the 90s or whatever.
I was never in the pet movies, but
I just love that movie. It's a golden retriever and the bad dog. I don't remember if he's
Homeward Bound.
I think that's what it is. Like the family moves, and like the pets get lost, and then they find their way back home. I just loved it because there's a cat there.
There's a cat. You should live second.
I love cats, and then I love dogs too. I just never really. If I have to choose, I'm gonna pick a cat over a dog.
Totally
or whatever.
I never did pet movies.
Oh no, it stayed with me because it's a pet movie. But that theater that I had like so many memories in, like finally closed down too because of the same reason.
Yeah,
because people don't go to the movies anymore.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe if they cut their prices down, people would want to go.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because of the experience, but you know, as time has passed by, it gets so expensive that you kind of feel like it's more convenient to be home. You know, you're saving that money.
It totally is, and I completely is, and it's just so sad. I don't know.
It is sad.
Maybe it's because like we're getting old, and I'm pretty sure this is how like our parents feel. Like, man, back in the day when we were growing up, you know, we would go here and we would shop at the mall, like malls and like
malls are another thing that are going away.
Yeah, listen, like I went to mall by the house and I was like, yo, this mall used to be popping when I first moved here.
Yeah.
And then now it's like it's a fucking ghost town. Like the only people that like go to mall are between the ages of like 13 and like
they're
16.
not buying anything. They're just walking at the mall or going to the food court.
Correct.
Or going to the movies.
Correct.
In that food court.
And mom and dad are spending $60-$70 for their teenage kids to watch a movie, and they're probably not even watching. They're probably on their phones on Instagram, or they're. I'm not even gonna say it because.
No, don't say it. But like,
I did grocery movie there when I was a kid too, baby. You know
gross. No, but I totally have memories of like going to the mall, walking around with my friends. I wish I would have been like a teenager, like in the 80s, because that would have been like, that's when malls were like popping.
Like Stranger Things.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
Right? I think it was.
Those are the greatest times ever.
I think as like time has passed by and we have like not social media, but we have such different platforms like streaming and like social media that keeps us busy.
Sure.
The simple things in life kind of, you know, go away from us.
We can't do anything.
No.
Like literally, like it's like, oh, I'm gonna do grocery shopping from my phone and have them delivered to my house.
Yeah, I kind of feel like there's gonna be a time, and feel free to go back to this if this happens.
We're gonna be like WALL-E.
There's gonna be a time where I think we're gonna have to go back. You know what I mean? I think that like technology is like overruling us a little bit. Because you're right. You don't have to do anything. I can order my groceries on my phone and then just go to the curbside and then they put them in my car. Yeah. So I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah.
I have Amazon. So you know that you can get basically anything on Amazon.
That's right.
And it's delivered within 2 days.
So true.
I can get same-day delivery if I really want to.
That's true. People will come. They have mobile detailing. They'll come. They'll wash your car in your house. They, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy.
You know, and it's very convenient. I know that these things are established because there needs to be some kind of convenience in your life. But when you really sit down and think about it, how many experiences, like when you get old, like if you're doing this on a daily basis and like everything you're doing on your phone and stuff, when you look back and you're old, how many experiences are you really going to have? Are we going to look back and say like, damn, there was so much of our lives that we wasted because we had this commodity, I guess, that we could use, but we didn't really experience life.
It's so true.
I mean, it's a good thing to think about this now because we can't change this.
That's exactly what is going to happen. It's a fucking shame. We're fat, lazy pieces of shit now here in fucking America.
Go to the movies.
Go to the movies. Get your fat, lazy asses up. Let us know what you guys think about this, people, please.
And stop making movies from like the 80s and like remaking them because this is why I don't go to the movies anymore. Like just because we're running out of ideas in Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Terminator, Arnold, I love you. Give it up, bro. Give it up.
I mean, yeah, seriously.
Sarah Connor, I know you work at my local Costco serving gas. I really appreciate it. It's fucking totally fucking awesome.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Top Gun is coming out.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
Super excited. I thought it was a joke. I saw something online and I thought it was a joke. I was like, no, they're not making Top Gun. It's been so many years. I love Top Gun. By the way, my dad loved Top Gun and we watched it as a kid and whatever.
Maverick Goose. Oh, I'm so
oh my God. And then we saw the trailer for it and I am excited. I might go to the movies for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, like totally.
Yeah, that's definitely like a movie night.
I was squealing like a little schoolgirl. I was like, oh my God, Top Gun. Get back out. Like, I was like, babe, you have to see this trailer. Like, wait till you see this. Like, dude. I didn't tell her. She's like, oh, is that fucking Top Gun? I was like, yes. Fucking Top Gun.
As soon as I seen Tom Cruise on, like, and I was like,
dude had the aviators on.
Tell me.
Ready to go.
Oh, dude, I wear aviators because of Tom. Dude,
Tom fucking Cruise.
Are you kidding me?
Tom Cruise.
Shout out to Ray-Bans.
Oh, yeah, seriously, Ray-Bans.
I actually that is like my sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah, those are her go-tos.
Super drunk, by the way.
Aviators, yeah, you are super drunk right now. Fuck, you're fucking toasted.
But right those now. Are my sunglasses of choice. I'm probably never. Well, I won't say that just in case we want to get sponsored.
Yeah, for real.
But
Ray-Ban, if you want to sponsor this podcast, please.
I will wear
fucking love to.
Every sunglass.
Love to.
Yeah, but no, Top Gun. Super excited about it. I haven't been excited about a movie that's coming out, to be honest with you. That's probably the reason why I don't have the energy to go to the movies. It's so easier to just go on Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus and find a movie to pass time. But Top Gun is a movie that I'm kind of excited about.
That is a must.
Yeah.
100 fucking %.
Don't fuck it up though. I would be extremely pissed off.
I don't think they.
But well, I think those movies are more like. Yes, but I think those movies are more like melancholy, like, you know what I mean? Like, you have that sentimental piece anyway because you love the original anyway. So to see like a continuation of it is like, you know, good.
Okay, like, oh my God, look at him.
I know. But,
Tom Cruise looks so old.
Yeah, it's making me feel old as fuck because. Like, I was talking about it and Javon was like, what is Top Gun? I was like,
you're just like, I am sure.
What is Top Gun? What?
That my kid doesn't know what the fuck Top Gun is. That's a kid not knowing what Star Wars is. Please don't hate me. Don't get into Star Wars.
Yeah, don't hate me, please. But I've never been the person that likes Star Wars. Even though, like, my birthday's May 4th. In all my life, I've had to live with May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you.
And every year I'm like, stop.
Who is Darth Vader really?
I mean, I know who Darth Vader is, but that's it.
Yeah, he's the father of Luke Skywalker.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is. May she rest in peace.
Oh, yeah, she died.
She died, Carrie Fisher.
She died, yeah. I just never been able to, like, get into it. I think I remember one time you were like, let's just give it a shot. And, like, you put it on and, like, immediately I was like, trash.
Shit is garbage. And I was like, it's the opening credits in a galaxy far, far
like,
away.
Literally, like, the beginning. And I was like, trash. I think I didn't even give it 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, probably not.
I don't think so. I'm sorry. I like what I like. Harry Potter all day long.
Yeah, no, Harry Potter's pretty cool.
I mean, I named my whole team off of it.
Yeah, that is so true.
Luminous Maxima.
Luminous Maxima.
Yes.
Good old Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
I loved Harry Potter. I read all the books.
Really?
Yeah, I read all the books.
I didn't read that one book. I think I watched the first 2 movies and I never watched another Harry Potter movie ever again in my life. Not really my thing. I love horror films. Like, I love horror films. But the problem is there are no good horror films. Like, no. At all.
Fun fact, did you know that, like, directors
besides
that are...
The Exorcist and, you know what I mean?
Oh, The Exorcist is an iconic movie.
Right, correct.
I mean, it was like... it broke barriers. People actually like committed suicide and stuff like that because of The Exorcist, like, because no one had seen anything like that before. Till this day, you look at it and you're like, man, this is kind of like
way ahead of his time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, amazing movie. There are movies though that are horror movies that I look at now and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, come on,
as a kid. If my brother's watching this, he is going to laugh because he was a really big fan of Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
And, I'm younger than him. So obviously those are things that little girls should not be watching.
Right.
And he tricked me and was like, oh, I'm watching cartoons. Come over here and watch them with me. And it was Freddy Krueger. And I had really bad nightmares. But I remember being really scared of those movies, and I watched them. I actually have like all the DVDs of them, and I watched like the original.
I fucking so scared. Why was I so scared?
So in one part of the movie, he like jumps out of like the window. And you can actually see the mattress on the floor where he, behind like two little bushes. So it's completely low budget.
That is hilarious.
But like just watching things like as an adult, Chucky was one. So my cousin had like the, what was the name of it? My Buddy or something like that. So that,
what was it, My Buddy?
That doll kind of came from these dolls in the 80s, which was supposed to be like My Buddy, and it came as a male and female. So like the little girls had the female doll and the boys had the male. And the inspiration of Chucky came from that doll.
Oh, okay.
So my cousin had this doll, and it was like the fun like My Buddy doll, and I was terrified of that doll because I'm like, no.
Was it because he was a ginger and had freckles?
No, because I had already seen the movie and I was like,
gingers have souls.
I was like, that dog comes to life.
Serial killers.
Yeah.
Like what happens, yeah. Oh man.
Oh my God, there's so many good movies though in the 80s.
Listen, yeah.
Poltergeist, what was that?
Poltergeist was good.
That was creepy.
God, what else? What?
The Shining.
Here's Johnny.
I don't think that movie is extremely like scary, but it is creepy. It is very creepy.
Jack Nicholson was fucking.
Oh my God, he's so iconic in that movie.
Jack Nicholson, I love you, Jack. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love him. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh,
is one of my favorites.
Is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm very sorry, people. It's fucking late.
Rude.
And we're drunk as motherfucker right now.
I think I'm drunk.
I've had way more to drink than you have. And you had a nap today.
I did. I had to get ready for this podcast.
Daddy ain't nap at all today. I'm fucking beat.
No, I let him sleep.
Yeah. No, I did not sleep. You slept and the baby slept.
You slept yesterday.
I get fun. I know.
Well.
People, the movies and Netflix and chill, man. Rest in peace to all movie theaters around the world.
Now they can come back.
It's been fun. I'm definitely hoping that you guys stay open. Thank you for the experiences. And Netflix and Hulu and all that shit is paving the way, but I mean,
man, there's nothing like those experiences, though.
No, never.
Lower your prices.
Yeah, please. $6 movies is just fucking crazy. Lower your goddamn fucking prices, people. AMC, if you're listening to this.
Oh, God.
You're way too fucking expensive. This is bullshit.
Well.
I want the experience again. It was a great time. Please.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was beautiful memories. And whatever. The next wave, I guess.
They will stay with us forever, though.
Yeah.
Forever. Thank you. And, guys, listen. Let us know about movies that you like or your experiences or, what you may have done back in the day that is no longer available or, just some type of establishment that has slowly been phasing out due to new technology. We would love to make a podcast about it or, just kind of touch base on it a little bit or do some research too, man, and You know, it's you know, the things that we did when we were younger just created a lot of memories, you know, that we pass on to our kids and our grandkids. You know, the same thing with like our parents. You know, so it's a beautiful thing to obviously see the world evolve, you know, coming from, you know, what we were born into to, you know, what we're living through today. You know, so it's definitely good and definitely sad, you know, to see that evolve and change into, you know, what it is. But
yeah,
that's life, and just got to roll with it.
Yep.
All right, guys, hit the like button
and subscribe.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for listening.
Yep.
Ciao. Damn, I look good in white. I just want to throw that out there real quick.